welcome back to another video. Oh my goodness, guys, I can't believe we're here. I have reached the 1,000 subscriber mark and I am so excited. Welcome back to another video. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for just always watching and commenting and subscribing. I appreciate you so much. And to the new almost 200 subscribers that just happened over the weekend, I want to say hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Mallory Louise. I do day in the life vlogs, day in the life of a commercial insurance underwriter. I am married with 3 small children, ages 5, 2, and 7 months, and they're all girls. Pray for me. I have been in the insurance industry for 10 years and underwriting for 6 going on 7 years. And yeah, I just vlog my life kind of centered around my career. So welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you enjoy the content here. And yeah, so it is almost 8 o'clock if it's not 8 o'clock yet. And I got Poem up for school, took her to the bus stop, got a little walk in, cleaned up my office because the girls destroy it on the daily, and got my coffee, and I'm about to head to work. Y'all, I have to do a to-do list because y'all already know the to-do list helps me to stay on track. Okay, in this video I will be doing my salary path in underwriting. If you are new, I do have a video on my channel that is my career path to underwriting. I will link that video down below. And because I hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, I figure I would give you guys a little juicy information. So I will be talking about my salary path in underwriting, what I started making when I got my first underwriter job to what I'm making now. And I will say, what I'm making now, y'all gonna have to work for it a little bit. I'm gonna give y'all some percentages. I'm not just gonna flat out say what I'm making right now, but after y'all do the calculations, you'll get it. I do want to continue to cater to, you know, a lot of the reason why I have a lot of the subscribers that I do, and it's because of my career content. And when I started in underwriting, and even throughout my career, there was not a lot of information on it out there, and so my platform is here to give insightful information. So we will talk about my salary path in underwriting today, but let me stop all this jibber jabbing and let me get to work. Okay, so today is September 11th. I'm gonna make my to-do list. So first, we need to finish September renewals, and then I need to start on new business. I need to check on my task box, and then I need to check on some IT issues that we have been having. So right now I'm gonna look and see if I have any meetings today, which thank God I do not have any meetings. Okay, perfect. All right, yeah, so after I do that, I'll check with IT on the issues. Hopefully they're resolved so that it can stop this halt that is in some of my work. Some exciting news. So my passport came. Y'all, is it a shame that this is my first passport as a grown adult? Yeah, this is my first passport. I'm so excited. So for those of you who don't know, I've mentioned this before, but I kind of have like a side hobby. I do makeup, and I mostly do wedding makeup. That's what I've been doing probably like for the last 2 years heavily, is wedding makeup. I've been partnering with another makeup artist who brings me on her team. She's a well-known makeup artist, and girl, we get it done, okay? But your girl got booked for a wedding in Mexico next February, so I had to get my passport and stuff so that they could get flights and all of that. So that is gonna be so exciting. And I'm ashamed to say this, but This is going to be my first time being out of the country. I know. I should have did a lot of travel before the kids. I don't know what I was doing. Well, I was in college and trying to chase a career, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But this is going to be my first out of the country experience. So I'm excited about it. And your girl getting paid. And it's an all expense paid trip. But I wanted to really quick thank my girl, Hannah. Hannah, if you are watching this, girl, thank you, thank you, thank you. There is a YouTuber by the name of Olivia on this platform, and she used to do day in the life 9 to 5 of administrative assistant in Atlanta, but she has now been blessed to transition into a full-time content creator. So we are just riding along the journey with her. But I just wanted to say thank you to Hannah, and hello all you subscribers that came from Hannah's channel. That is my girl. I did not expect her to shout out my channel. I just looked and I just saw the subscriber count just kept increasing, and the views on my last video was increasing. I said, what is going on? And then I saw that Hannah shared my video and shouted me out. So Hannah, girl, this is why you continue to be blessed, because your heart is genuine and pure, and you just look out for people. That is something I did not expect whatsoever. And I just want to say thank you. And I want to say, hey y'all, because I'm a Hannah subscriber too. I love me some Hannah. We met, where did we meet? Has it been going on 2 years now? But she had a work collective group, and it was just a group for women to get together who were, you know, in the corporate or just work industry, where we could come together, do fun things, go out to eat, all that type of stuff. So I joined that, and one of the meetups that they had, I had planned to go, and I think some other people planned to go too, but they ended up not showing up. So it was just me and her, and we went to, where did we go? We went to Joey's Diner in Dunwoody. For those of you who are new, I am in the Atlanta, Georgia area. But we went to Joey's Diner, had some good food, we talked, and she was just cool. And ever since then, we just always stayed in touch. We celebrate birthdays together. She, you know, will help me up and say, hey, this is going on, because she know I have kids. And she's just so nice, you know. So we're gonna celebrate that birthday again this year, and I just want to say thank you to her. So those of you who are from Hannah's channel, hello. And those of you who are not subscribed to Hannah's channel, her name is Hannah Olivia. I will leave her link in the description bio below. I mean, I have gotten good recipes from her. She is really good with like decor and interior and the coffee thing. She's just a cool person. So follow Hannah. On to other news. Y'all, let me tell y'all what my boss did. Okay, I'm gonna try and find the message. But y'all, my eye is itching. Oh. Y'all, she messaged me. It was like about 6 o'clock at night. And she messaged me on our like little chat platform. And it goes to my phone because I have it set up on my phone too. But she messaged me and she was just like, hey, Mallory, I did over 50 tasks in your inbox. I know it's not a huge amount, but I got your number below 200. Because y'all know I told y'all in the last video, y'all, like the workload and the tasks are just building up. And I'm trying to figure out, you know, how to get it down. And I had my meeting with her for my performance, and I was telling her how I was concerned about it. I just wanted to let her know I'm working and all this stuff, y'all. She told me she had worked 50 tasks. And I was like, are you serious? Do y'all have managers like that who like will do your work if you need help? And I didn't tell her that to try and get help. I was telling her that like, I'm working on getting it down. I just need you to know that there's a lot of tasks up in there. So just don't think I'm not working. She did 50 tasks. She said, Mallory, I did over 50 tasks from your image right task list today. I know it isn't a huge amount, but I got the number below 200. Girl, that is a big amount. I said, wow, that's a huge amount. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. It's mutual. I will be working on quotes tomorrow, but maybe I can do some next week. That truly made my evening. Thank you. Great. Y'all, she has my loyalty. I'm not going anywhere until she leaves. No, I'm not planning on going anywhere, but I'm just saying I'm staying with her until she retires. Meaning I'm not going to leave her. I'm not going to leave her high and dry. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. She has my loyalty. Okay, she does. Okay, so right now I'm working on renewals. I have maybe 3 more September renewals to go. And then our operations team is putting in October. So once they're done, I will start on that. Y'all, I have not touched new business, which is horrible. I need to get some new business done. I'm going to work on new business today. I don't care who sends what, saying they need what in an emergency. I'm doing new business today because this is what brings in the bucks. So I'm focusing on new business today after I do these renewals. And you guys saw the to-do list. I'm not really sure how many new business applications I have. Probably quite a bit, but I'm going to get to them today. So the kids are still asleep, which I'm thankful for. And then when my husband and the kids wake up, hopefully they don't bother me too much because I got a lot to do. I need to go to the store because we have no groceries. I had to figure out some lunch for Poem today. And I said, Poem, can you just eat lunch at school? This girl, she's such a picky eater. And she was like, what are they having on the menu? So I had to Google Cobb County lunch menu and tell her what was on the menu. She said, no, I think I want lunch. And I'm like, well, Poem, I don't have any sandwich. Lunch meat, not the lunch meat you like, because she likes turkey or salami, and all I had was chicken breast. And I said, well, do you want a sandwich? She's like, I don't want the sandwich. So I'm thinking, I'm like, what is she going to eat? Granted, we can now go and eat with them at the school now, come up and have lunch with them, but they eat at 10 o'clock, and Dre would have to go, and he is not going to be up. But, yeah, so I was like, okay, there's some leftover spaghetti that I made. So I heated up some spaghetti and put it in like a hot thermal thing. And we made brownies last night. So I gave her a little brownie, gave her 2 little oranges, some crackers, and what else? A gummy bear and a bottle of water. And so maybe on my lunch break today, I'll run up to Kroger's and get a few groceries. And then I have to do Poem's hair today. I got to do her hair. I can't have my baby out here looking crazy. So she's had her little hairstyle up for 2 weeks. I try to do something where it'll last, but now it's time to get taken down and we're going to do something different. So while they're still sleeping, I'm going to try and get as much done as possible. Okay? And we'll go from there. Morning! Did you see good?
I want to see.
You want to see? Hey, good morning. Did you sleep good? Oh, let me see your pajamas. Pretty palette. You see good? Hey, Pokey. Hi, good morning. You gonna roll? Hello.
Mommy, I want coffee.
Are you trying to crawl?
Mommy, I want coffee.
You want coffee? Girl, give me my coffee mug. It's nothing in there. I drank it all. Give it here. All right, guys, so I'm back home from grocery shopping really quick. I thought I was going to go on my break, which I did go on a break. I'm back now, but they called my husband into work, and it's 12:46, and you guys know I get off at 3. So I don't know how much more work I'm gonna get done because I have these little two with me here. So I did get a lot done. I got all my September renewals done. I got through quite a bit of new business and tasks out. So I feel pretty good for what I've done today. After I get them lunch together, I'm going to try and get a little bit more done. And then I'm going to have to go and walk up to the bus stop to get Poem from the bus. So we'll see how much more we can get done. I'm still going to give you guys that pathway, my salary pathway today. So don't worry about that, guys. It's coming. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick grocery haul to show you guys what I got, and so I can put this up and get these girls some lunch. All right, so starting over here, I got the baby, some more baby food, some turkey hot dogs, some turkey lunch meat for the lunch for Poem, cookies, goldfish. You know they love their French toast sticks, some unsweetened applesauce, Alfredo, mayonnaise, ketchup, teriyaki sauce, because I'm going to make teriyaki bowls tonight for dinner. Chips, some Sprite Zero, some apple juice. They had Red Baron pizzas on sale for the weekly deals for $2.99, so we got 2 of those. I got some boneless, skinless chicken breasts for the teriyaki tonight. Some organic bananas, some red grapes, some broccoli florets. I got some lemonades for lunches. Okay, here I come. Some Pink Lady apples. The girls love those. Some chicken nuggets. And that's the quick grocery haul. All right, so everyone is home. We just got back from getting Poem from the bus stop. And I have one more workers' comp new business application I need to review. And then I'm gonna log off. So it's 2:48 now. Hey, Popo.
Hi.
How was school?
Hi.
Did you see her pictures?
No.
She got her school pictures back. And they put it in her book bag. You didn't see them?
No.
Tell me how you like it. I think she look cute, y'all. I'm gonna show her first, and then if she want me to show y'all, I'll show y'all.
I want to show them.
You want to show yourself? Oh, you look so cute. I don't think you need to do a redo. You did so good.
Let me see again.
So as you see, y'all, we gotta do this hair over today.
Wash it.
No, I'm not washing it, girl. I'm gonna just redo it, and then we wash it. I wash her hair once a month.
Mommy,
yes.
I mean, wash mommy, do my hair.
Oh, wash your hair. Yeah. So I'm gonna finish this really quick. This is a quick and easy one.
Wash mommy.
It's one physician, 4 employees, low payroll. Okay. Low payroll. So this will be. Hold on. So this will be really quick. So. Hey guys, so I'm off of work. I thought I was gonna do Poem's hair tonight, but no, we're gonna do it tomorrow because it's already 4:08. She has to be in bed at 8:30. It's gonna take me at least 2 hours to do her hair just because the up and down and having to stop and get the baby, and Dre's not here to watch the other kids. I'm just not gonna have time. So we're gonna put some gel on her hair, brush it up, put a scarf on it to lay it down. And she's gonna wear that style one more time tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do her hair. But right now I need to make dinner, and what we're making tonight is teriyaki bowls. So basically I use boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I just like the darker meat. It's more tender. And get your teriyaki marinade. I use the Kroger, or sometimes I use the McCormick one. This time I use the Kroger. I'm gonna season up my meat. I'm going to marinate the chicken in this. It's not going to sit or anything because I don't have time for it to sit. I should have did that earlier today, but you guys know I went to the store midday. So I'm going to put my marinade on, mix it all up. You're going to pan fry it just to get a nice sear on both sides, and then put it in the oven for 400 for about 25-30 minutes, and that keeps it tender, not dried out. I'm going to make you some white rice, whether it's jasmine rice or regular white rice. however you season your rice. We do a little bit of butter, a little bit of sugar. You put the chicken over the rice, and then you get your teriyaki sauce, which I'm using the PF Chang one. We have a little bit more from last time. Drizzle it over, okay, your chicken and your rice, and I'm gonna make some broccoli on the side, and that's gonna be our dinner. Finally got the kids to bed. All right, guys, let's get into this and keep this under 10 minutes, okay? So this is what you're here for, right? You want to know my salary history. So we're going to talk about it, okay? But first, before we get into it, we're going to throw out some general information. These are some questions people have asked me on this channel, so I'm going to address them. I've had someone ask me, are underwriters exempt or non-exempt? And to be honest, it's going to depend on the company, but most professional underwriting positions are exempt, meaning they're not held to the fair labor laws and there's no overtime, nothing like that. However, you do have some underwriting positions that are non-exempt, and we're going to talk about it because my first ever underwriting position was non-exempt. I was paid hourly, but we'll get to that. So let's just throw out some statistics there, okay? And I'm just going to use the state of Georgia because that's the state that I live in. So I looked up what the entry level underwriter makes in the state of Georgia. And on average, they said that an entry level underwriter makes about $59,100. So then I went back and I said, okay, well, what does an associate underwriter make, or like a junior underwriter? And the range was from $43,800 to about $54,900. So that's quite a bit of a range, just to give you a little bit of statistical information there. Of course, wherever you live, that does have a huge factor of determining what the salary range is. So for instance, if you're living like in New York or California, somewhere where the cost of living is really expensive, you can expect to make more of a salary. However, your cost of living is going to be high. So keep that into consideration. And when you're looking for numbers, if you're interviewing, if you're wanting to know, what you should ask for, make sure you're looking for information in your geographic location. and experience. Okay, so usually an underwriter's compensation is made up of a few different things. If you are non-exempt or if the underwriter is non-exempt, usually there is a base salary and then there is some type of bonus structure. Now, again, every company is different. And like I mentioned, I'll go through my history and I'll tell you what my structure looked like or what my compensation looked like in different positions. But like I mentioned, every company is different. So some companies may only offer base salary, no bonus. Some companies may offer base salary and bonus. So getting into my experience, and I will put up here on a screen just a nice little timeline as we go. And before I get started, there will be a link in the description box below of my career path, a video where I talk in depth of my career path through underwriting, how I got my first underwriter job until now. So check that out. All right, so I landed my first underwriting job back in 2016 as a flood insurance underwriter 1. So my position or my title was called Flood Underwriter 1. At the company that I was at, they had underwriter 1, underwriter 2, underwriter 3, and underwriter 4. The higher you go, of course, the more experienced and senior that you are. So this was an entry level for me, entry level position. I came right out of customer service from personal lines insurance into a flood insurance underwriter position, underwriting flood insurance for both residential and non-residential buildings. Okay. This job was non-exempt, meaning I made hourly pay, okay? And I was making a whopping $20.24, okay? Hourly. And so my salary was about $42,100, something along that nature. There was tons of overtime. So it ended up being maybe a little bit more than 42, but I definitely was not making more than 45,000 a year in my first underwriting job. Now, as I mentioned, you're going to have to look at that career path video because I was in depth of what happened before that until I got to the underwriter position. But technically, when I left my customer service position, I was making the exact same when I took the underwriting position. However, I knew that this was a stepping stone. I knew that with no underwriter experience whatsoever, I needed to get in where I fit in. And I was able to get an underwriter position with this company, learned the fundamentals of underwriting, was a great job, learned the process, the procedure, how to review applications, how to follow guidelines. It was a very good foundation. I did not increase pay from my last position, but I knew it was a sacrifice that I would take just to get that underwriter title behind my name and to get the experience so that I could move on eventually if it was not going to be a promotion within that company. Okay, I worked from that job from 2016 to 2018. And when I left that job, I think I was making maybe 44,000 maybe. It wasn't a big increase at all. There was no bonus structure whatsoever. And the merit increase, so when you come up for an annual review, it was small. Like it wasn't even a full cough. It was like there was definitely no room for growth there that I saw, as far as the growth that I would like. So I moved on. My next underwriting job in 2018, this was nothing but a blessing from the Lord up above. Again, you're going to have to reference that other video because I go in depth, okay? But in 2018, I landed my second underwriter position as a commercial insurance underwriter. It was for a big company, but within that big company, they had I guess you can say kind of like a brokerage firm. I worked for that brokerage firm and I was what you could call like a placement specialist. So I had authority to write with several different carriers in the industry and I did strictly new business. Okay. So when I landed that position, I went from making, like I said, when I left my first underwriter job, I was making about maybe 44,000. I left that job and went to the new job making 55,600. Okay. So for me, that was a big jump. I had just had a baby, you know, I needed to make more money, and that was the money that I was looking for. Within that job, within the year, I got promoted to what's called like a premier specialist. So I kind of got my own region. I guess you could say I was assigned to certain agents in a region. So long story short, the agents that made the most money for this company, they were assigned their own underwriter, basically. So I moved to that team within the company within a year. So I went from making 55,600 to about 61,300 within the year. And I was at that job for about a year and a half because we ended up moving to Georgia. Now, the first two jobs that I mentioned before, that was in the state of Arizona. Okay. That's what I was making in the state of Arizona. When I moved to Georgia, this will be my third underwriting job. I was still a commercial lines insurance underwriter, but now I was an underwriter for an excess and surplus brokerage. I had the title of renewal underwriter. So I basically was responsible for the renewal book of business. Let's backtrack real quick. I did not have a bonus structure with the second underwriter position that I got. I just had to mention that. Okay, now we're in Georgia. I'm an excess and surplus renewal underwriter. I accepted that position making, I think the starting was like 62,500. 62,500, and there was a bonus structure. And typically how the bonus structure works is it is a percentage of your salary. Okay. If the company does well, they meet all their metrics, yada, 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 and you qualify for the bonus, usually it is a percentage of your salary. So there was a bonus structure with this company. So I did have a base salary of the 62,500. And then I believe the bonus structure, it was small. It was like 2 or 3%. Okay. I stayed with this company for about 2 years, maybe a year and a half. 2 years. I'm not really sure. But it was quick. Again, the story's in the other video as to why we're hopping here. Okay. So moved to Georgia with this excess and surplus company. 62,500 was the base, had a 2 or 3% bonus structure. Was with the company for about a year and a half, almost 2 years. And then when I had my second child, I decided to go ahead and search for something more permanent because the move from Arizona to Georgia was a quick move and I had to find something quick. Okay. After the third underwriter position, I now have the fourth underwriter position, which is where I am currently at right now. My title is commercial insurance underwriter. I am responsible for 3 lines of business at this time, which is workers' comp, general liability, and umbrella policies for the company. I am with a carrier, so I'm not in a brokerage. I'm not in an MGA. I am an underwriter for the actual carrier. Okay. Now, I will tell you what I will flat out tell you what I accepted the position for. But what I'm making now, I will throw out percentages, okay? So when I accepted this position, at $72,000 annually with a 3% bonus structure, okay? Now, I have been with the company it hasn't even been 2 years yet. It'll be 2 years in December. I mentioned in the last video that I had an 18% salary increase, but that was based on my last salary increase. So I've had about 2 or 3 increases salary-wise so far, and this is just base salary. Base salary since I've been with this company. So I'm going to give you the percentage since I've been with the company, not since the last bump up, but since I've started. So I told you guys 72,000 is what I came in at with a 3% bonus structure. Okay. Since then, my base salary has increased 22%, and the bonus structure is between 10 and 15%. So you do the calculation. I'm not going to get it to you. You do the math. And that is what I'm making now. So if you put that all together, base plus bonus, I am making over 6 figures. But if you've been following this channel, you guys know what my goal is within the next 3 years, to have a base salary of 6 figures on top of a bonus. So I may make that in less than 3 years. But that is what I'm making right now. Since I got in with the company, my base salary has increased 22%. And I do make between a 10 to 15% bonus on top of that. So as you can see, the timeline on the screen, I have had pretty decent increases within a 7-year time span, I would say. And it'll make 7 years. Actually, it made 7 years this past June with me being in the underwriting field. Prior to that, I did like 3.5, 4 years of customer service with a carrier, and then moved into underwriting. So that's just to give you an idea, history of my salary journey. I will say that now, you probably, if you're entry level, you'll definitely probably would be making more than what I started at 42,000. At 42,000. But then again, like I said, you have to sometimes think. Sometimes it's best to just get your foot in the door and work it out for, maybe 1 to 3 years to get some experience behind your belt, and then move on and seek more money. But it's a very, very lucrative industry. You can make good money if you're good at what you do. You have the experience, like we talked about last video, if you get the designations, things of that nature. This could be a really good career move if you're looking for a new career. So maybe I will do some information, some research, and we could talk about soon, how to get into the industry if you're coming from another industry. But y'all, it is late. It is late. I have to get up. I have to go into the office tomorrow. So I'm about to head to bed. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in another video.